Hey guys, it's Dale with the insurance. Today we're talking about an article that has some really good nuggets in it. It's a coverage that's similar to one that many small businesses already have, but small businesses also may not have known that this is available. So the title of the article is "What is Contingent Business Interruption Insurance?" Right? So business interruption insurance, we hopefully as a business owner, every business should have this coverage. If anything basically impacts your property, your business directly, which makes you shut down, you obviously lose revenue, you lose income, you lose business because you can no longer operate. And business interruption coverage would cover that. Contingent business interruption coverage, actually covers those events that are completely out of your control, right? That have to do with kind of a major supplier of yours or a major vendor or buyer of your product or services, right? So you don't own these other companies, but you obviously rely on them to operate yours, right? So if something happens to those companies, which makes them shut down, hopefully they have business interruption coverage, but it makes them shut down. But because you're so connected to them, you rely on them for either an input or some sort of supply, a product that is integral to your business. You obviously, in relation, have to shut down because your supply, you can't get your supplies. Or you can't sell your products or services because the main company in which you sell to has shut down, right? Then contingent business interruption, CBI, comes into play, right? So it's a coverage that you don't necessarily think about because it's outside of your control. But as a business owner, you're always kind of gaming out what can happen. Am I protected? This is one scenario you really want to think about. Obviously, if we take the example of a supplier, right, that you really rely on, if you're gaming out a scenario in which that supplier has to shut down, now CBI could be good if that supplier is the only shop in town, right? Or if the pricing is absolutely integral to your operations. But if there are a ton of suppliers in which you can buy from, it may be harder to plead your case if that were a claim and you had CBI, right? Because you should have a contingent plan in which you just go to, it's just the hurdle of going to another competitor and getting that input, getting that supply, a different supplier, is very easy, right? So CBI isn't always necessary, right? If you don't rely on one supplier or you don't rely on one vendor in which you sell to, right? And this brings up the other thing to watch out for CBI is the claims process, right? As you could imagine, carriers aren't trying to simply pay claims willy-nilly, for lack of a better term. They will want you to justify why your business has shut down, why it needs to shut down, right? And in doing so, you will need to show that you've planned for this, right? You need this. In the example of a supplier in which you need this input. This input is the only, or this company is the only manufacturer of this input that we need, that's integral to our business, right? You'll have to explain that thoroughly to the insurance company to receive the claim. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't get the insurance. You should totally get the insurance if you're in a scenario where you rely on a third party to operate your business. And it's truly very hard, or the hurdle to actually substituting that third party is very high, and it doesn't really make economic sense. Then CBI is totally for you. So business interruption coverage, every business should have it. Definitely every small business should have it. Contingent business interruption insurance, a very good wrinkle to really, or good coverage to really insulate a business, right? And make sure that you're properly covered. But there are fewer instances in which you would need that, right? So like in the article, I think they give an example of a small lawyer shop, right? A small practice really wouldn't need contingent business interruption coverage, right? There is no main supplier in which they rely on, nor is there one main buyer in which they sell their services to, right? So CBI, very good coverage. Not many small businesses know about it, but it's not for every business. Think about the risk that you have, and if you feel that you really do rely on a third party, whether supplier or vendor in which you sell to, then this could be a really good option for you. Okay? Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hopefully this was helpful, and we'll chat next week. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. And if you really liked it, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We love hearing from you. We love hearing from our viewers. So be sure to leave a comment below with your thoughts on this video, and we'll see you in the next one.